Off the heels of a doubleheader split against Benton Monday, the 10-11 Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings welcomed the 14-2 Bobcats of Western Dubuque for 2 games on a gloomy, unusually cold summer night. Last season, these two teams tied 10-10 in Game 1 before Western Dubuque won a 5-4 thriller in Game 2. What would Thursday have in store? We picked things up in the bottom of the first after a triple by Axel Hopner and an RBI single by Blake Bonesack gave the Vikings the 1-0 lead. Looking for more with Bonesack now at third, thanks to a double by Cole Overton, Kyle Lehman got a fastball by Keegan Thompson for the third out, ending the threat. Still up by just one, Hopner rockets Lehman's pitch to the outfield for an RBI double, pushing the Vinton-Shellsburg lead to 2. Following a balk getting Hopner to third, Bonesack put the ball in play with a ground ball to the shortstop, allowing Hopner to score and giving the Vikings the 3-0 advantage after 2 innings complete. However, the Bobcats' offense eventually woke up and played a 2 in the fourth, followed by 3 more in the fifth, including this pass ball to give Western Dubuque the 5-3 lead. Vinton-Shellsburg would not go down lightly, though, as Scott Betterton brought Overton around to score with an RBI single to trim the deficit to 1 in their bottom half of the fifth. The Bobcats would earn the run back as a bases-loaded walk plated their 6th run of the game. But that would be the extent of the damage, as Bonesack was able to get underneath of this fly ball and make the catch in center field for the 3rd out of the 6th. After a solo home run by Lehman gave Western Dubuque an insurance run in the 7th, Sam Goodwin came in to shut the door on the mound as the Bobcats hung on to win Game 1 7-4. Picking up Game 2 tied at 1, the Vikings found themselves in trouble in the second as Western Dubuque had runners at second and third with just 1 out. But Nathan Harrelson got Goodwin to ground out to Charlie Dudley at second, allowing no runs. However, Calvin Harris followed up with a 2-out RBI single to put the Bobcats up 3-1. Moving to the 4th, Brock Radicke came in to pitch with the Vikings trailing 6-1, but a ground out to Dudley at second got Vinton-Shellsburg out of the jam. But the Bobcats proved to be too much in the nightcap as they stifled the Vikings offensively, even on the base pass as you see Dudley is thrown out trying to steal second. The ultimate blow for Vinton-Shellsburg came in the 6th, though, as Western Dubuque scored 7 runs, including 2 on the slide and drive by Peyton Quigliano that just got past the glove of Bonesack. Down to their final out, Betterton looks at strike 3 on the corners. The Bobcats end Game 2 in 6 innings, 13-1, completing the sweep of the Vikings. Now hear from head coach Henry Bratten on Thursday night's doubleheader.
Final score of the game, Western Dubuque 13, Vinton-Shellsburg 1.
The team, started out really well in both games. I believe, took the 3-0 lead and couple innings in the first game, and then took the 1-0 lead here in that second one. But then they rebounded really well in both games. What made them so tough, especially going into those later innings, and what did you like about the team, with the continuing to fight despite the results tonight?
We jumped out. We started hitting the ball. That was good. Western Dubuque, they're a great team. They're well disciplined. They do the little things very well. And we just had to small ball it. That's what got us the lead. And then late in the game, our bats just kind of fell off. They brought another pitcher in, kind of a little better. So just different timing. So our guys just didn't quite get there at the end.
Yeah. And then with the losses tonight, the boys fall to 10-13. With the postseason looming, one, how are you keeping the boys focused, just on that next task at hand, not looking ahead, and two, how much, at the grand scheme of things, how much does the overall record matter, once the postseason comes, because once that comes, it's right. One game and you're done.
Yep. Keeping the boys positive is pretty easy. Because we're not making big mistakes. They're just little things that happen in a baseball game that we can't prevent. So we're just kind of focused on trying to minimize those, which we're doing. We're getting better each day. Our plate appearances are looking better. Our pitchers are looking better. And we're just hoping to be in stride come mid-July. That's the goal. So once there, we just got to play our best game once, and that's what we're looking forward to, is just playing our best ball in July.